I have a quick question on, a follow-up question on the Springfield agenda, and then my own question. Is pushing Springfield to change who's ultimately responsible for paying the CPS non-teacher pensions in the MABF on your agenda for next week?
Well, look, the Senator Martwick, who is the chief negotiator and sponsor around our elected school board, we made this very clear from the very beginning that we have to work to disentangle the district. That's an ongoing assignment. That's not something that is necessarily provocated by a trip to Springfield. That work continues.
And then more than a month ago, on Trump administration threats, the Justice Department announced it would investigate Chicago for what they allege is anti-Semitism on school campuses and demand that you sit down with investigators. What's your understanding of the status of that probe? Have you gotten any requests or formal subpoenas as part of that investigation?
Well, the first thing that I'll say is that we don't have, tolerance, and we will not accept any forms of anti-Semitism in our city. And I have been quite vocal about my position on making sure that the Jewish community and all of our communities feel protected, loved, and safe. We know that there has been a concerted effort, however, to intimidate and to provocate fear amongst the Jewish community, and we're going to stand firm as a city and continue to put our arms around our Jewish neighbors to ensure that they have maximum support. As far as the direction of this particular investigation, we can have somebody get back to you about any specifics related to that, but what I can say unequivocally is that I'm not going to tolerate it. I want our Jewish siblings to know the profound and deep love that I have for them. It's a love that, quite frankly, comes from my own personal faith as a believer, as a Christian. I never want to see harm promulgated against a particular group because of their beliefs, their religion, or just their cultural identity. It is antithetical to my value system. And so I'm going to remain firm in my position and continue to surround, again, of course, all of our communities, but in particular, the Jewish community that has been under an incredible amount of an attack, that they are loved and supported by my administration.
Sorry, are you aware of any requests from the Justice Department to sit down with that task force?
Again, we'll get back with you on that. All right, thank you all very much.